Pisces, how you doing? So I keep hearing Caesar. Is it a dog? A Caesar? 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 So it could be Leo, could be a cat, Leo. But I keep hearing seizure. A seizure. Oh, okay. So do any of you suffer from having seizures? Okay, so like obviously, I don't know, foaming at the mouth, or sorry if I'm laughing, but I'm just thinking, how the hell do you explain that in a decent way? A seizure, like an epilepsy or an epileptic fit? Or do you work in a hospital, or do you work where people would have like seizures? Okay, because I'm picking up like I might be having a seizure, or you work there. Okay, something like that, like epilepsy, or I don't know. It could just be like medical. Okay, medical. I'm also hearing medal of honor. Some of you might be playing a PlayStation or Xbox. Medal of honor, medal. Pink Floyd, P. Piscean, another one. Or anybody beginning with F or Steph. F and Steph, Steph and F and J. Steph and F and J. So obviously J, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie, Jeff, Steph. Let's see. I'm not really getting anything else for you, Pisces, to be honest, channeled wise. Let's just see what the tarot says, shall we, this morning. So how are you, Pisces? Please make sure, my little fish, that you smash that, you know that button that says that. Ugh. Can you please make sure you smash that for me, please? It doesn't ask a lot. There's only a quarter of the people that watch normally just hit the like button. It doesn't take a second. And then leave a comment. Something that's really nice, or whatever way, whatever what you're eating. What you want to eat. Vagina. Yes, what do you want to eat? Vagina, Pisces. Is this most expensive meat on the market, but it's butcher's choice. Some of you could be as fit as a butcher's dog. Could have something around a Leo, maybe. Okay, you could be eating a lot of meat. Could be on a carnivore diet. Let's stop going on with that, Steve, because that's your own message. So what we're talking about, vagina or meat? Maybe, I don't know. Someone wants to eat someone else's vagina, or carnivore diet, or something like that. I don't know. Fit as a butcher's dog. Fit. Getting fit. Someone's just really attractive and fit, okay? In the eyes of the beholder. When I say that, I only say in the eyes of the person that sees the person as fit, right? Because it really doesn't matter, because me, I am as unfit as a bitch tit. But like, you know, to the person that sees you as attractive, it's kind of like what I'm hearing, like I see you as very attractive, okay? So let's see. Fit as a butcher's dog, bruv. Okay? So, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with them for the next 48 hours. Them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Someone's got their balls in the hand. Could be something to do around maybe a Libra, okay? Past or present, negative or positive, okay? Am I looking at the positive side of it, or am I actually looking down to analyze? It could be an analytical energy, could be Anne, your nan, maybe. But looking at the downside of things instead of the upswing, okay? So it's, at the moment, I might be feeling down. This person could be feeling down, looking at the negative side of the positivity, okay? So it's kind of like basically weighing up my options, or just kind of thinking more along the lines of, okay, is this stable? Is it a stable situation for me to be in? Okay, it can sway either way, okay? Positive, then negative kind of outlook. Someone's looking, though, I can definitely see that someone's looking at a pentacle. Let's see, Pisces, what's going on with Pisces, please? Show me for the next 48 hours for Pisces. It's either a yes or a no. Ooh, Pisces, so you got the King of Pentacles. So it might be money related. This could have a lot to do with like money related, weighing up the books. Okay, seeing how much money I've got, what can I afford, what can I not afford, or fraud. Someone's fraudulent maybe, or frauding something, or Freud, or anybody's got like F in their name, or F, Steph and Jeff and Steph and F. Not saying that you guys are into fraud. I'm just, it's just how I channel. But yeah, someone's weighing, this is like weighing up the books, the odds and the evens, or Stephen, but like I'm weighing up the odds and the evens of money. Okay, transactions and stuff like this also. This can be tax related stuff, because what are we, February, March, April? Oh yeah, tax season coming up very soon, right? Seasons, 4 seasons in one day. Love dries up like rain, fills my cup like 4 seasons in one day. Someone could be I've gone over this before. It's not Australian. They're not an Australian band. They are like where they come from. They say, "Hey, you're right there, girl. Hey, they're getting on there, girl. You're right." Okay. What do you call it? I don't know. They normally got tattoos everywhere and stuff. Let's see. Hey, you're right there, girl. What's going on then? Let's see. Weighing up the odds. Someone's very odd. Very odd. But I'm also hearing Stuart. But yeah, like very odd. Just acting very odd. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? For the next 48. Ooh. Who-be-doo. Do I want to really be like you? So this is a decision to make. Everybody will say this is an ending. But this is more of a Jim Morrison. Jim, Julian, Justin, Nicky, Jasmine. Do I want to go into a full-term commitment? Because this is something that will not let go. Okay. So if you're dealing with someone from the past and they will not let go, then it's down to you to... Well, I don't know, because I'm not actually seeing any communication here from a past energy. But what I am actually seeing through this card at the moment is the fact that there's a decision to make about a relationship. Because this is the Hierophant here. Okay. This is, well, Scorpio, the Death card. This is a Hierophant. So it's kind of like putting a stop to a relationship, okay, or going into a relationship. Because 4 is pressured about being in a relationship, okay. So it's like taking one step into a relationship and understanding what it feels like in a relationship. You don't never know that until you take a step into the relationship. When you get into the relationship, this is where things are like private, confidential. Okay, do I want to be in a relationship? Do I not want to be in a relationship? This is normally slowing the energy down of a relationship. Okay, but it's also like sanctuary. Feeling safe is also the Death card. Okay, because I always class it as like, if it was a grave site, it would be sanctuary. Okay, so it's like my home, my house, my business, this is mine. Okay. So it's like where I like to be, where I feel safe. Steve's favourite 3. If a person, a woman or a man, but mainly women, when going into a relationship, the first thing that they need to feel is safe. Because if not, they backtrack and then they start to think, should I or should I not? Is it safe for me to go? Is it safe for me to be in this relationship? Okay, before I land myself into a relationship, is it going to be safe? Okay, so Steve's famous 3 is safety. That's the approaching energy. Okay, feeling safe enough to approach asking questions, personal ones, private ones. These are personal questions. Okay, so this is without adding too much pressure. Can I ask you a question of what it's like in a relationship with you? Getting to know each other. Step 2. Step 1, approaching the person. It's probably already here. So we've approached a personal conversation, okay? Step 2, the actual conversation about a relationship. Step 3, the relationship, okay? So then you decide. Okay, so step 1, approaching the person. Step 2, getting to know them. Step 3, we're in a relationship. Okay, because of the getting to know each other a bit on a more of a personal, private level. Okay, so it's also like maybe keeping it private, keeping it out of the eye of everybody. Okay, let's see. Some of you, or them, are deciding whether to be in a relationship or not. You could have someone from. I just don't want to say this because I don't want people to freak out that don't want to hear from like exes, right? You shouldn't be afraid of an ex. You should not be afraid of an ex. Because if you're afraid of an ex energy, you're not over them. You're still hurt by them in case they contact you, right? So you would still feel half manipulated by feeling, oh my God, if my ex reaches out, they might drag me back into something I don't want to go back into. Well, you would always have a choice either way. You would have to say yes or no. Okay, that's what I said. People from the past, if they add pressure, okay, then that's down to you to stop them from pressurizing you for giving answers that you don't want to give into. Okay, so if you guys are worried that there is anybody maybe approaching you from the past, there is a possible chance that that could happen if you guys haven't blocked. Scorpio is a blocking energy. Okay, blocking out people, taking people off the board. Okay. Doing things, because I'm hearing I'm only doing it because I'm bored, or you're only doing it because you're bored. Fed up. Let's see. Pisces, next 48 hours. So you got another 2 here around Libra, possible. Now it depends how you are watching it. If you have been going through the same thing with the same person forever and a day, because this could have been, I've been going through this with this same person forever, like this is a long time, okay, like a long time. So if you guys have been going through it for a long time, I don't see that there's any communication. I don't see there's any communication. There's someone here that is definitely weighing up, like, yeah, like should they or should they not, thinking about it. They're doing a lot of, and like 2s are like analytical energies. They analyze the situation. At the moment, there might be someone that's looking more on the negative side of things, and then this is like failing to actually give an answer or failing to see the truth of the fact about the person or themselves. Okay. So, Pisces, you could be dealing with a life path 7 or a Cancerian. Let's see, Pisces, next 48 hours, please, for Pisces. Next 48 hours for Pisces is the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 7 came up, 7 of Swords came up. So there is an opportunity here. I don't think these 2s are negative. Like I said, if you're always dealing with someone, it's like, oh, you never seem to choose me, you all seem to choose someone else. Okay, well then you make your own choice, right? Okay, if it's kind of like, well, you know, they don't never make a choice and they're always like dilly-dallying and they never seem to make a choice over me, well, then you make yours. Okay, start it or end it. Okay, start. This is start as we mean to go on. If there's a good energy here, this is basically, okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's start over. Okay, new person or old person, but let's start from the beginning. Let us start as we mean to go forward into this. There are certain things that need to happen first before we can go forward into this. Because, like I said, if this is old, you would hesitate whether to go back into this. Okay, this would be a hesitating car. It's just sitting there like that. Should I or should I not? Really don't know. Do I go forward, backwards, or just fucking stay here, bruv? Right? If there's an energy of it possibly being new, this is just weighing up the odds and the evens. Should I go forward into a relationship with someone or this person? Okay. Or do I just stay as I am? Okay. Could be Michael. Pisces, next 48 hours, please. Pisces for the next 48. 10 of Wands. Why do they have the Death card for the next 48 hours? Why do they have the Death card? Is the 10 of Cups. There's someone that works extremely hard here. Works extremely hard for wanting what they want. Like, someone definitely wants a relationship. They're putting the work in. This, like Scorpio energy, is putting the work in. A just hard-working person, but a very loving person, but willing to put the time and the effort and the work in. Okay. Tell me more about this Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for the next 48 hours for Pisces? Is an 8 of Swords. Someone that's home alone on their own. The Sun. You have got good energy. You've got more like singular energy here that's kind of showing me a person that works very hard. They try to go forward, but they always seem to get delayed. Things getting delayed more. Okay. Now, you could have someone that's delaying it, putting it off. Like, let's just put it off for a little while. Let's just see how things go and put it off. Like, slow the time down. Okay. Because it feels like, look, we need to put the brakes on. Okay. It's going in a certain direction. Definitely if you're like communicating with someone, right? If you're communicating with someone, then it's definitely going somewhere. If you are not communicating with anybody, then it's obviously going fucking nowhere, right? So it's relating more to the people where something is going somewhere. It's kind of like someone's asking to possibly put the brakes on a little bit, but it's definitely there because you are offering energies to someone and it's there, okay, because it's a chance to get out of a situation that I'm in. Like if I'm in a situation, there's a chance here for me to at some point get out of this situation by the sun being there, which means that it's a loving, caring, nurturing, warm energy that's welcoming. So it means that you're welcome, okay? So, well, it might be that you're welcome to come and stay here. The Chariot can be like if you want to move out or you want to travel or you want to go, you're welcome to come and stay here, okay? So, I don't know, that could be family or children or anything that you got going on. But what I'm hearing is that the offer is there if you want to be able to get out. The offer is there if you want holiday, travel, go, blah, blah, blah. The offer is there if you want to take it. Because this is a chance to get out of the Eight of Swords, okay? If I've been locked up for fucking ages and I haven't gone anywhere and I haven't travelled and I've just been at home all the time, there's a chance here to be able to get out, okay? That could really be in the future because these are both major arcana energies. And at the moment, what I'm hearing is in the future, there is a chance for this, but it could be an energy of like, at the moment, things are as they are. Like they are, I'm working, blah, blah, blah. This can be a chance in the future. Okay. It's something that I'm working towards. Okay. I'm working towards that energy. It's also kind of like leaving it up to the other person. Okay, I'll go back to work and do blah, 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 whatever I'm doing, but I'll leave it up to you to make that decision. Okay, like, you know, the offer's there, good energies. Okay, the offer's there, good energies here and the Chariot as well. But what I'll do is, you know what I want, which is here, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So you know what I want because I want to go forward. Okay, but I'll leave that decision up to you, okay? And if that decision is that you want to do that, that's your decision. And if that's what you want to do and your answer is yes, then you start getting these energies here. So it's an offer. It's basically just, well, being in an adult relationship, really, discussing things, discussing how to go forward into things. Does this seem fair to you or not? Okay, what do you think about this? Okay. And then if you think, right, we're on the same page, right? Brilliant. Okay. The chances of this being in the future is in the future or it's now. Okay. But we're only dealing with the next 48. Okay. So, you know me, time is just very irrelevant. It can just mean an energy. But this is definitely like being at home, wanting to get out for a little while, get out the house. Okay. So it can be that someone that is here that is discussing this with family or a partner about yes or no. Do you want to go? Do you not want to go? Do you want to stay? Do you want to come? Don't you want to come? There's that. If there's a relationship here, that's more than likely on the energy of let's discuss certain things about long-term goals. Like, are we in this for the short haul? And is it just a fling? Or are we in this for the long run? Okay, for the long run. Because this is like running, and this is the long energy, playing the long game. Okay, so I'm in it for the long term. For Scorpio, it can be very like emotional when they want to be. Okay, definitely water energies here. Okay, so they're kind of like, well, I'm looking for long-term relationship. I'm not really looking for like a one-night stand, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for like a long-term goal. A partner, okay, that wants what I want. Long-term goal, okay. So the long-term energy is there, but because you've got these, it's someone that's deciding either between different people, okay, yes or no to you, or yes or no to you, or the partner that I'm with. But then this is kind of like, okay, is it a yes or a no? Long-term goals, getting to know someone, talking to someone on more of a practical level and also emotional level, okay, on the emotional level, but practicality is normally air energy, okay, here. So we're looking at things on the realist side instead of more of the metaphysical kind of googly-eyed type sort of energy. It's more, right, we need to like put the brakes on a little bit, okay, and think more practically about a long-term goal. Are we on the same page? Okay. So that is what you've got for your next 48 hours that could be coming up to you of thoughts, feelings, or discussions, okay, or discussions. It'll be one or the other. It'll be something that you are thinking about, or your partner's thinking about, or both of you together are discussing whilst thinking about it, okay? So that's your next 48. If you would like your, I've just realised that I haven't done your weekly and I normally do it. So I'm only going over the first six and then I'm going to start the monthlies, okay? So what I'm going to do now is your weekly, but I'm going to change the camera's angle and we're going to go over your weekly reading. Normally I do it in a day or two's in advance, but I've completely forgot to do it and I've gone straight on with your next 48 because I've finished all of the star signs, so now I start again. So Pisces, your weekly reading is going to be over on Patreon, okay? You'll be able to see it if you join. That is on the silver or the gold tier. If you guys don't, I really hope you guys do, because I really need to start hopefully picking up Patreons again. Okay, so you know, if you can afford to join, please make sure that you join Patreon. You will have your whole weekly there. There's a back catalogue of stuff that you can also re-watch and watch until your heart's content, because there's loads of readings over there. The gold tier is obviously the teaching tier as well, so there's like 64 readings that you can catch up on teaching. And then if not, and you want to, and you think, well, I really want to help Steve out a little bit, but I can't afford too much, the join button there is an option. And for the join button for YouTube, you get random readings, you get free questions and answers that are tarot related or non-tarot related. And you're kind of like, Steve, this question is really doing my fucking head in. You can't figure it out with a card. I'll just ask you, can you do a quick discussion about something that I've got on my mind, right? And I can do that, or tarot related. But I leave posts and say, make sure that you leave your name, okay, your credit card details, but like your name, the other person's name, okay, and a short description of what you want the reading to be about and what you're looking for, and leave all your stuff, and then I'll make a video for you. And I do that probably every other 3 days, something like that. I normally give time people to leave them, okay, leave their questions and answers. When there's 1 or 2 or 3, then I'll do the video, okay. And you don't even have to have that if you don't want to, okay. You get free stars, glittery things. You come up as a very important person in the chat with like a green fucking thing and a star, and you know, it's lovely, right? Anyway, thank you so much, my little fish. I'll hopefully see you on Patreon for your weekly.